Friday to George. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of.
This is Kevin Hart. And alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, we've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Hawks.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. That sticks with you a little bit.
Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, it's Wiggins. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last two seasons.
Three-point field goal.
Knocks down the three ball.
When Wiggins is shooting it with confidence, and he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Wiggins. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Looney. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Inside. Here's Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Outside for Curry. Clock at 2.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Booker from the arc. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Curry outside. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Warriors substitution. Nemanja Bjelica.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Phoenix, no good that time either. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
The offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. In deep. Bjelica drops it in. And this game is tied up now.
These are bonuses. When you get Bjelica inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
And credit the screens for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the rejection by Eaton.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Down low. Bielitsa. And the rejection by Eaton. In the corner, Crowder with it. Eaton inside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Warriors trail by 4. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Suns. Got a piece of it. And the rejection by Eaton. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Warriors substitution.
Here's Curry with the 3.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Payne with it. Kuminga picks him up. In the corner, Crowder with it. And here's Payne. His last outing, he had 24 points. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Suns. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And that one is off. Good D by Booker.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
On the clock, McGee. The Warriors pull it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
3-point field goal.
Bielitsa, when he gets those feet set, that shot looks so good.
Here's Payne after the Warriors pick up 3. Johnson in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Warriors. I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the Warriors with some changes. Here's Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
In the corner. Shamet with it.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
And Ayton throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Phoenix leading by 4. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Now here's Green. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Out to the right wing. The ball. .110 left to play here in the half. There's the triple. Another 3 for Phoenix.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Green, the screen. To the paint. Crafty move. And the rejection by Ayton. And Green gets it to go. Paul with the ball. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Green. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Looney. Another 3 for Golden State.
Looney continues to work on trying to find ways to stretch out his game. That jumper helps.
Golden State foul.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. Warriors substitution.
Here's Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
And so it's Phoenix. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
For 3, Bridges.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wiggins has got 6. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that little aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Outside for Curry. Curry on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Curry does a great job of selling that up fake, and he forces the D to react, and they make the mistake. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Back to Looney. Outside for Curry. Pass to Wiggins. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep, they carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Here's Paul. The Warriors making the shot. To the middle. Here's McGee. Good, and Paul gets the assist. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
McGee with the block. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal. You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line for the Warriors.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porter with him. Bridges covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Kuminga. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Booker. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. The shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now here's Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got 16.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Moody's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 13. Back to Payne. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Higgins outside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And stolen by Wiggins. And Kuminga throws it down.
The assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Payne can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Moody. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 20 points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
the max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Where you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up the max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Don't mind me. I say don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you mad from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up beat. My word is to fire hands. Be talking this is monster ugly, cause they need some dampers. Who only goods in my household? Gotta treat these women on man. So I had a full house, draw me in the house, tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worried about them no more. They ain't worried about me no more. But they playing these streets some more. I'ma worry about how I grow. Can't shit with me if we not same boat. My friends and they on my phone. You don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up these digits, I gotta. I'm on a mission, I got a vision. Keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm sipping. I'm different, move different. Yeah, I don't know, let them present for Christmas. I want it all in my holiday wish. What I got on limited edition. Got so much drip, like I went fishing. Entertain my woman out. I just keep my woman in good condition. Multiplying money, don't do the vision. Can I live without this? Why I'm addicted. So in time when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fiction. Don't mind me. Why you so focused on me? Worry about your bread, cause I'm getting to this green. Be thinking they top of these, they really don't know. Just know what I'm about it. Know I hope. My bank on hefty, pockets is hefty. I'm in good shape. You looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. No, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Oh, should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. This shorty bad and she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm feeling full like I'm Kobe.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah. And yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah. Bro said he ain't gonna ride with no phone. Got 2 things on me, she wanna roll with no. She wanna send that photo. So I'm rolling too. Yeah, I might just roll in twos. Roll with my bro when he gotta have me on back.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride for peace. Some of minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Off of. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up this money who
Welcome everybody. To another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. Cuts off the pass. Here's Ainge. Here's Bird. Drills it from deep.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Aiden, no good. Pass to Parrish. Here's Ainge. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's Paul. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by McHale. And here's Boston. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Bird. Clock at 6. Here's Parrish. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bird. That's tipped. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Get loud for your Suns dancer.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Ainge. Pass to McHale. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
To the paint. Here's Parrish. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Paul with a steal. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Parrish. Here's Bird.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
They double him with Ayton. Pass to Parrish. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one's off.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Pass to Seasting. They set the pick. Here's Vincent. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. And Walton pulls it down. Boston trailing. Here's Parrish. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Walton. To the middle. Here's Parrish. And he makes it on the layup. 5 points in the game. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 7. And quarter number.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
McGee with a double team. Pass to McHale. Up and over Crowder. And that one hits the back iron. Booker with it. Fires the three. On target from range. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
To the inside. McGee with a steal. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the Boston Celtics. Free throw's good. McGee. No good on the second free throw. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Here's Ainge. Out left to the wing. Here's Bird. Covered by Crowder. Fades and shoots. And it's Bird missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to McGee. Bridges outside. Launches a three. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. McGee a screen. And here's Payne outside. Drops in the three. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the right side. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Bird. Boston, no good that time either. It's stolen away. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson. McGee with a double team. And rejected.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
It's Booker on the wing. With the drive. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Ainge. Here's McHale. Here's Ainge. Covered by Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. An open look for Booker. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Booker's got 8.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
So both teams making some changes here. A difficult situation for Boston. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Here's Seasting. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Walton. Fades away to end the run. Misses the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's McGee. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 16-point game. Count it for Vincent.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Payne on the bounce. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee a screen. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
40 seconds left in the first half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Celtics, Sam Vincent. Taking
good on the second one. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. And here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 16. Pass to Walton. Here's Seasting. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Suns ahead, up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Parrish. Now here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
6 on the shot clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And it's Bird missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Johnson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to Johnson. Pass to Bird. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Bird. They double him with Crowder. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 19.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to McHale. Here's Parrish. He's covered by Ayton. Tipped away.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Bird.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Paul into the lane. And here's Crowder from the arc. Down low. Here's Parrish. Over to the left wing. Ainge. No good with the triple. This is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
And here's Crowder from the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. To the paint. To the left side wing. Pass to Ainge. Out to the right wing. And it's Bird missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And he makes it.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Here's Bird. Bridges on the double. Here's Parrish. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender. But that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
Bill Walton. Sam Vincent.
Here's Wedman. Here's Bird. Six to shoot. Wing shot on the way. With the clock winding down. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Wedman. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And they're... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And the basket by Bridges.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
William Jones. David Williams. John Brown.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
That'll be a 5-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Boston ball.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
He's gotten a little too sloppy, turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
Outside Payne. Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Walton. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You're setting the team back when you fail to take care of the ball. That's his 5th turnover.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Payne with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Celtics ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And he's really hurting his squad with all these turnovers.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keeps. See, now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of boy elite. See my pride for peace. I'm a minister of lease. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of now I'm off of I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell you, yeah, you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fall. Sorry, babe, she ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zad, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the. He thought I was. He didn't know my hands. Who I they the judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy elite. She my pride for peace. I'm a minister police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn a Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She match my fly, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. All tell me what you want, what you really want. Be my for the summer, you get you play percussion. Goody mob in public, I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dog, you turn break. I was in phase, now it's better days. Now my paper straight, we call space. I'm not for any hating, I can feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably comma time. I'm alive, who I did a judge, I made it.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get. Over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
A lot of teams don't like to tip their hand too early in the season. Coaches like to keep a few tricks up their sleeve for later on, Clark.
As very well they should be. I mean, it's a really long season, and you're learning your team, so you figure out different things that you'd like to add later on in the season. And you really don't want to reveal anything that might give you an edge if you hold on to it until later down the road.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Durant. Last game out, he had 38 points. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Now here's Paul. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Harden. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Nets.
Here's Harden. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Durant's shot is off. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First foul. First team foul.
Paul from deep three-point land. And the Suns get another three.
Well, I tell you what, perfect arc on the three-point shot that Paul has. I mean, really, to me, gives the shot the best chance to go in. Such a dirty game.
me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the right.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
This is what Paul is known for, a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing... his part to help carry them offensively.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Davis. Assisted.
And Davis gets it to go.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James goes in, shoots over Bridges, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Living legend, LeBron James, for all NBA selections, player in history, and he's still going strong.
And the Lakers making a change here. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
Oh! See that?
Right the punch.
Down!
I like the throwdown. Oh, Davis putting some extra on that dunk.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Davis with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And slam dunk by James.
Anthony Davis.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the Lakers making a change here.
Carmelo Anthony. Rajon Rondo.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
Lakers foul.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
We see this a lot. The ball looks so good coming your way. It's hard to resist reaching over.
And it's good. 2 points. Paul's got 5. And Chris, what are the expectations like when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft?
Oh, massive. And I know from experience, these days the first overall pick is normally 20 years old or younger. I was 20. And that's a lot of pressure to carry.
And Paul gets it to go. There's a minute 34 left now in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Davis. Here's James. Outside. Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Back to James. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. The shot's good on the assist by James. Give him 8 points now.
And hey, Davis can make this shot, especially when you allow him to get comfortable.
The Lakers with the ball. To the inside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, give it to the open teammate.
Bridges outside. Jacks up at 3. Rebound, the Lakers. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
James outside. Anthony left side. Back to James. There's Davis with the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
To the middle. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team.
Malik Monk picks one up.
It's so impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success. Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, JaVale.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
This game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep. Yeah, I think all the way back to...
Oh! Throw it down!
Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Now here's Anthony. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And that makes it a tie ball game. Inside, Howard. Outside Monk. Howard, the screen. And it's Monk off the drive. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Count it. Good. Howard's gotten his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside, Rondo. Anthony outside. Down low. Pass to Howard. The shot, no good. Great D that time from McGee. Paul with it. Now guarded by Monk. Back to Paul. From behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, got a piece of it. McGee with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
Lakers substitution.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bazemore. Back to James. He takes it in. Great D that time from McGee.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Up top, Davis. Oh, McGee with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Davis gets double teamed.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Now here's McGee. Releases. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And C-Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough, but both of them elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats.
It's Bazemore on the wing. Pass to Davis. Inside. Here's James. Oh, McGee with the block. Booker for three.
I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, pair reverse the world, X Chasm. Hey, I don't think they the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Where you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't.
Welcome, basketball fans. To a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting.
Backcourt violation.
A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Suns. You talk about a team on a roll, guys. This is quite a start they've had. 10 consecutive wins to start this season.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
LeBron.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It would surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
LeBron James.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges with the steal. Paul looking around. Down low. The kick out to Crowder. And the three off target. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
3 points.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Westbrook makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's LeBron following the shot by Chris Paul. 6 feet out. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Outside Crowder. Ron right side. Davis. Rejected by Crowder.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Paul with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And Ayton gets double teamed. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Booker with no one around. No good on the triple. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And both free throws good for LeBron.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. Ayton inside. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Paul. Can't hit the free throw line jump. To the inside. Davis. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball too critical in today's NBA.
Now here's Westbrook after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. That's tipped. Paul with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. Off target with his three.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The offensive rebound. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 7. And we'll be...
Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. Rebounded by McGee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Payne. In the corner, Crowder with it. Payne with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Suns trail by 5. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. It's Crowder on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest.
Both teams changing it up here. Lakers leading by 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Davis inside. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Payne gets a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Davis. And stolen by Payne. Goes up. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The assist from...
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Payne. Buries it from three-point range. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to McGee. Pass to Payne. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
James in the post. Pass to Monk. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Russell Westbrook. Timeout called for the Lakers. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Phoenix making some changes.
Your Laker girls dance team.
So it's the Lakers now. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Confidently is Russell Westbrook pulling the trigger off the screen. This guy understands how to take advantage.
Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted.
Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. now, Westbrook. Screen by Howard. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. In the NBA, trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Suns moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Anthony.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's good for 2.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Suns leading by 3. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
3-pointer, Crowder. The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Outside for Davis. They need this. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Substitution for the Suns.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
James, right side. Count it! And 11 chance for a 3-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Phoenix.
The Lakers look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Third team foul.
Free throw good, LeBron.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
And he makes both free throws.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
The kick out to Crowder, and stolen by James. Bazemore on the wing, and it's all evened up. Bazemore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a passer better than LeBron James, always able to keep the whole team involved. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 15.
The King looks like he's feeling it right now. LeBron James, you might want to keep the ball out of his hands.
Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
James.
LeBron James.
And he makes good on the wing. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
In the corner, Crowder with it. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. James looking around. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, LeBron James, if you allow him interior position, he's so strong, so physically gifted. Forget about it.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 6 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Which lobby section wants a T-shirt? Substitution for your Lakers, Anthony Davis, Avery Bradley.
And here's LeBron outside. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
It's the fourth quarter.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Suns trailing. Ball outside. And that one's good, Ayton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
James in the post. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And here is Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Drills it from outside. Crowder's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. James in the post. A beautiful reverse layup. James has got 24.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by James. Pass to Westbrook. James outside. And they double up James. And Howard has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Westbrook with the bucket.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the middle. And stolen by LeBron. For the finish. Rejected by Booker. Suns trail by 4. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's James. They get it again. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges outside. And James pulls it down. And it's the Lakers' ball. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Howard. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Timeout called the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And your Laker girls.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Left side, Davis. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Over Ayton.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Ball outside. To the paint. And that one's good, Ayton. 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also done a really good job working in the low post tonight. Those points have been big for them. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Misses the three. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Defensive foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Crowder with it. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
LeBron looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Inside. And Davis gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable.
I want it all in my holiday wish. What I got on limited edition. Got so much dread like I went fishing. I take my woman out. I just keep my woman in good condition. Multiplying money, don't do the vision. Can I live without this? Why I'm addicted. Suing time when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fiction. Don't mind me. Why you so focused on me? Worry about your bread, cause I'm getting to this green. Be thinking they top of these, they really don't know. Just know what I'm about it. Know I hope. My bank account hefty, pockets is hefty. I'm in good shape. You looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got so much money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, don't mind me.
Welcome, basketball. Fans to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Look at the Bucks. So far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here of late, Kevin. This is their third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up the schedule like this.
The Bucks working the ball around. Now here's Paul. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Outside Crowder. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Crowder's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Suns.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Giannis.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Allen. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Crowder with the steal. All going up court. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a good decision right there to give Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Now into the lineup for your Suns, JaVale McGee.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. Searching for their first points of the game. Down low. Antetokounmpo. The shot by Holiday, no good. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Another shot. And Antetokounmpo lays it in.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually